Newcastle take on Everton at St James's Park, 3 o'clock today, and this is your match day programme. I'm Ken, and this is Inside The Toon. Let's look first at Newcastle's form. In the Cups, it's been good. In the FA Cup, the Champions League recently has been very good. We scored a lot of goals with our new forward line of Anthony Gordon, in Barnes, in Elanga, in Murphy, with Big Nick sitting behind them. So it's brought out some big nights, and we've met the challenges. But domestically, it's a bit uneven. We're mid-table, as you'll see in a minute, and we really need the 3 points against Everton to move up and start pressing for those European spaces for next season, because that's what we're looking at as a challenge now. And one player that's really stood up following Bruno's injury that's going to keep him out for quite a few weeks is Sandro Tonali. Ole. He was player of the match in the Champions League win against Karabakh, 3-2 at home on Tuesday. So the players have had a couple of days off, and then they've been back in training, ready for the match against Everton. But Sandro's numbers, especially his passing, 75 passes out of 81, and that's a 90+% success rate, and he scored. So continuing with the theme of goals, 17 goals scored in the last 6 matches, 4 wins and 2 losses, 10 conceded, mainly through obviously the European Cup momentum. But we've had strong away wins at Spurs, Villa and Karabakh now. And just that Brentford match, which seems a bit of a distant memory now. But we got the momentum, we got the big mo, and the players are up for this. So let's hope they do it against Everton. Another player that had a good game against Karabakh was Barnes, Harvey Barnes. 8.0 on Sofa score, 1 assist, big chance created 2, and key passes 3. Hard to our success, and we need to look after him. I think January, he was, by the end of January, he was a bit worn out. He's had a few minutes on the bench recently to help, and let's hope he's firing on all guns on Saturday afternoon. Looking at our opponents, first of all, their manager, Moyles, fantastic manager, did incredibly well at West Ham, and then they got rid of him. But that's football. He's gone back to Everton. He's stabilised the boat that was rocking towards the relegation door, and he's pulled them up by their bootstraps, and they sit just above us in the league. But they've had some decent results recently. However, there is inconsistency in their performances. So we're going to have to wait and see. Last 2 matches, 2-1 loss to Bournemouth, and then at home to Man U 1-0, although I personally think they were unlucky in that match. Grealish is out, but that's their only major injury at the moment. So to sum up, Newcastle are 11th, Everton are 9th. We're 1 point behind Everton. So technically it's a mid-table battle, but I think there's quite a distance between the 2 teams, personally. Newcastle's got the momentum coming off of the European success, and Everton have to come back from 2 recent losses. So a quick visual of the league table and where we're positioned at the moment. If we do win on Saturday, we'll go above Everton. And if the results go our way, we could be in 8th position by Saturday evening. quick look at the fixtures coming up Saturday and Sunday. And I think Villa play away to Wolves on Friday evening. And quick look at this. You got the Arsenal-Chelsea London derby. You got Leeds-Man City. Might be an upset there. You never know. Liverpool-West Ham under lights at Anfield. And like I say, Wolves in Villa on Friday evening. So don't go anywhere. My predictions are coming up next. So I've got my crystal ball out, and I've predicted the team that Eddie will pick. And I've been wrong virtually every time this season. And I'll also predict the score as well. However, don't put your shirt or your house or anything else on it. My score predictions normally are not correct. So the likely setup's either going to be a 4-3-1-2 formation or a 4-3-3. Pope's back in goal for me. Trippier, Chow and Botman in Hall. I'm giving Dan Burn a rest. And then midfield, if Ramsey's fit, I'd play Ramsey, Tonali and Joe Linton. If Ramsey's not fit, then probably Willock. They're interchangeable for me. Big Nick sitting behind Barnes, who will come out from the wide, and then Gordon, who will be drifting from the middle out wide as well. So we'll see what happens, shall we? So my thoughts on the score and how it will be played out. I think the home crowd will drive Newcastle to victory. And the pressure will overwhelm Everton. Newcastle's press will prove too strong. Our tempo, hopefully it'll be too much for Everton. Home advantage, obviously, again. And Gordon's facing his old club. I've gone for 2-0. It could be more. Everton appear to be a tight unit in the back. However, we might disprove that, hopefully, with goals. I'd like to keep a clean sheet because it's been a long time again, and it will help with the morale. So that's the match day program, including the predictions, team and score. Up next will be the Eddie's team news, and I can't wait for it. So if you like the video, hit the like button, please. Subscribe to see more, absolutely free. If you're on TikTok, hit that follow button. Away the lads, I'm Ken, and this is Inside the Toon.